Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I wanted to film a tutorial on my acrylic nail process. So what I'm doing is pushing the cuticle back if this was a client. Next with my cuticle drill bit, and I'll be linking everything I use in the description box. Basically I'm going to be cleaning over any dead cuticle. I like to use this drill bit because personally I'm actually really scared to use the cuticle nippers, so this works just as fine, if not better. And with a 240 black sanding bit, I'm just going to be taking off any shine of the nail. When working with a drill, you want to make sure you're constantly moving it, because if you stay in one spot, then you can hurt your client. It'll burn their nail. I'm going to be using the Zuli stiletto nail tips. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry, Zuli. I'm literally that substitute teacher that can't pronounce names. Me. But anyways, I'm showing you guys the glue I use. You can get this at Walmart, Target. I love this glue. It sticks so fast, so easy. It dries so quick though. It's good and it's bad, obviously, for reasons, because if you got a crooked nail, good luck trying to get that out. When I have a crooked nail, what I do is actually soak the nail off acetone and it'll just pop right off. So now I'm just going to be cutting the nails, and then I actually measure my nails using a form. I have OCD about nails not being the same length, so I measure all of them to be exact. I recommend doing this because before I used to kind of eyeball it, but even eyeballing it, sometimes it looks kind of weird. Like, we obviously, a pinky is small, so we think the nail should be small, but I like it when you have your fingers close together or that all the nails are the same size. I file my nail tips before and after acrylic. I recommend doing this to get that perfect crisp shape. So basically how I file is I like to start in the middle and just work my way down. When I file the nails, I like to work a little slow because you can easily curve the nail tips doing this. Which I know that's like a shape that's in right now. I think it's called the Simone shape. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, once again, sorry. And when filing at the end of the tip, I just like to hold my file straight and just move it up and down because that makes it more straight. I used to file, I think it's horizontal. I used to file horizontally, and sometimes it would come out curved. So once I started to file it straight up and down, I noticed how straight it turns out. So what I'm going to do next is just blend the nail tip to the nail. I do this step with a hand file. You can do it with a drill. I just prefer to use it just because I'm more comfortable using a nail file, and I feel like I have more control, so that's why I do that. And this is the shape of the nail. They're supposed to be an easy coffin nail. It looks more like a tapered square to me. They're still cute though. So going in with my Young Nail Swipe and a lint-free wipe, I'm just going to be wiping off any debris from filing. Then going in with my Young Nails Protein Bond. Y'all, this is my freaking baby. But anyways, I'm going to be placing my first bead of acrylic near the end of the tip and then just slowly working it down. You want to be really gentle with working acrylic because I promise you, if you have a heavy hand, the acrylic isn't going anywhere, okay? And with my second bead of acrylic, I'm just going to be placing it right in the middle and slowly working it down. I'm also wiping away at the side so that way it doesn't take away from my shape that I already have. And I also pat my brush as much as I can so acrylic doesn't get stuck in it. With my third bead of acrylic, I'm going to be placing it near the cuticle, slowly pushing it up and also dragging it down. You want to make sure you don't put a lot of acrylic near the cuticle because that will cause it to flood and then to lift. And obviously lifting, we hate her. So yeah, just be careful with the cuticle. Also, another thing, I do not follow the 3-bead method rule. It doesn't work for me. The nails still come out really thin. So I just work the acrylic until I'm satisfied with it. So I build the apex until I like it. So that's what I recommend doing for the beginners. Don't follow the 3-bead method rule. Just do what works for you, you know? So I want to apologize. I had my hair down and I didn't notice after filming it that it's in some shots. So please ignore my hair. But I'm doing marbling right now. So basically what I'm doing is just grabbing really light beads of acrylic, making sure they're on the wetter side, and just basically painting them on the nail tip. And just, you can do any design with marbling. It's marble. It doesn't have to be perfect. So yeah, just have fun with it.
Choose your fighter. Lightning inspired. Fight.
So on the middle finger, I decided just to encapsulate a little bit of glitter on it. So I'm just going to be adding the lemon from Mia's Secret, applying it all over the nail. I make sure this is a very thin layer. Basically, I just want to make sure the nail is covered green. I'm not making sure it's thick or nothing or perfect. Just a very light layer because I'm going to be adding the glitter on top and then encapsulating it. And with the clear acrylic, that's where I build the shape of the nail that I want.
Choose your fighter.
I'm using the Cocoa Glitter Bell Glow in the Dark. This is like a nail sequence. Absolutely love it. It shines so bright, y'all. I was shook. So what I'm doing is just placing a little bit of those little sequences on the nail. The nail is a little bit wet, so that way they're able to stick. When encapsulating glitter sequences, nail decals, charms, I just recommend being really patient because sometimes they do move. Now I am encapsulating everything in clear. I use a bigger bead because this is when I'm making the shape that I want for the nail. Like I said, with the green, I basically just covered the nail with the color and then applied the glitter on top. And now I'm going to encapsulate everything. And this is where I build the thickness. This is where I build the apex. So that is how I encapsulate things. This is what works for me. Maybe this doesn't work for you guys, but I got a lot of requests on how to encapsulate things. So this is how I do it. I also always make sure my brush is a little bit wet with monomer when picking up glitter. It just helps the glitter to stick to the brush, and that way I'm able to apply it on the nail. I don't use nail glue or anything to stick any of the sequences. Sometimes they do move, like my butterflies, sometimes they do move. You just gotta be patient and just move them back where you want them, honestly.
Choose your fighter. Lightning inspired. Fight.
I'm also encapsulating the marble nail that I did. Like I said before, I just lightly wanted to cover the nail in the marble color, and I'm building the thickness, the apex with the clear. So that is what I recommend when working with designs. You don't want to use so much color and make the nail so thick with the color that you're using. You can make the nail thick with the clear instead. And if you make the nails too thick, you can always drill it off. So for my index finger, I just decided that I'm going to be adding a foil slash water sticker to it. So I'm just going to be leaving it clear since the foil or the sticker is going to be covering up the whole nail.
Choose your fighter. Lightning inspired. Fight.
So this is how I clean my brush. I just damp it in my monomer and then I just clean it off with my napkin. I don't really use like a brush cleaner since I'm always cleaning at my brush. Acrylic doesn't really get stuck on it. And then I like to pinch it before letting it dry. So this is what the nail looks like, and going in with my round safety bit, I'm using this one from Pana. I got it on Amazon. I love this drill bit. It is so bomb. Before I used to use a pink one and it was starting to get a little dull, so I just decided to buy the one from Pana and it works so good. It takes off the acrylic really good. Once I'm done with the drill, I like to go over the shape again with my file, and I'm just going to be doing the same thing that I did before. I like to make sure the end of the tip is more sharp, and I like to work in the middle and work my way down like what I'm doing here. Once again, be careful because you can easily curve the tips, but if you like it, then go ahead, you know, nobody's stopping you. I also like to file my clients' hands with their hands facing me because this is how they see their nails. So this is when I make sure everything is straight and nice before applying top coat. So I decided to do like a Brick and Morty nail. So I'm going to be using these stickers from Nail Junkie. I'm going to be tagging her Instagram in the description. Y'all, she has so much stuff to choose from. She is truly creative. I have never seen stickers like this anywhere. I have bought so much from her and I can't wait to use them on my clients. So I struggled applying the nail sticker to the nail, but it's my fault. I did it completely wrong. You're supposed to put foil glue on top of the nail before applying the sticker, which I didn't. And I saw that she had a tutorial on how to use them, so I felt hella dumb. So I actually struggled to put this nail on for like 5 minutes. So once I got it to stick, I just applied the top coat on it so that way it doesn't move. But yeah, you guys, please put the foil on before because a bitch was struggling.
Choose your fighter.
And for my top coat, I'm going to be using the one and only, the Beatles top coat, my favorite, #1, my baby, my everything. And then I'm going to be curing it in my lamp for 90 seconds, which I actually bought a new lamp, and I got it because I saw Pretty Long Nails uses this lamp, and it is freaking bomb. I'm obsessed. This is how the nails turned out. Yes, they glow in the dark. You can get the glitter from Coco Glitter Bro on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys like the nails. I'm obsessed, and I'll be posting another video soon.